Investigators have made an arrest after a Chinese immigrant was kidnapped in McAllen last week. At the request of U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement and the McAllen Police Department, CBS 4 withheld details for several days to avoid interfering with the investigation. But tonight, CBS 4's Grande Martinez shares further details of the arrest.
After conducting a sting operation, investigators arrested Mexican citizen Serafin Rangel Martinez, who was linked to the kidnapping of a Chinese immigrant who was beaten after he refused to pay smugglers $15,000. On Monday, December 4th, at around 4 in the afternoon, the McAllen Police Department responded to a strange call on the 200 block of 48th Lane. According to federal records, the caller said a Chinese immigrant who appeared to be severely beaten jumped into their car pleading for assistance. When police arrived, the Chinese immigrant was gone, but witnesses said people traveling in a black SUV kidnapped him. According to a criminal complaint, a concerned citizen said they were receiving calls from an unknown male claiming to be looking for the person who was requesting assistance. Officers told the unknown male caller to meet them at the Fallas Paredes store on South 23rd Street, where they would hand over the Chinese immigrant. When Rangel Martinez arrived at the store looking for the Chinese immigrant, investigators arrested him. Officers later found the Chinese immigrant along a roadside where he was described to look badly beaten and was then transported to a hospital. The Chinese immigrant said the smugglers demanded $15,000. They told him to call relatives and get the money. When he refused, the smugglers beat him and dumped him by the side of the road. He suffered extensive injuries, including a puncture wound to the skull. Rangel remains in federal custody and is charged with bringing in and harboring aliens. We reached out to the attorneys for Rangel and the Chinese immigrant. They didn't respond to requests for comment. In McAllen, with complete Valley coverage, Grande Martinez, CBS 4, Valley at 6.